We at Communicore are fascinated by the creativity of people who send spam to our offices.
I just delete them. I get about 49 a day.
I used to get like 10, 12 a day.
Probably about 200 spam emails each day.
No one really enjoys spam.
I don't like spam!
Certainly it's not the content, it's the subject lines.
Subject lines never really work with the email content.
It's all for male enhancement weight loss drugs. You've registered to see beautiful males or beautiful females. I got an email today from Workhorse's U bathtub. Workhorses, where have you been?
I got an email the other day about a likable recliner.
What does that have to do with email?
Purple monkey dishwasher.
These are emails that people get, and that's the title of them.
I think they just are stringing words together.
Flabby taxidermist.
Flabby taxidermist.
Is that really a real email spam line?
He's gross and big and sweaty, and he's got some butt crack.
That brought to mind such interesting images.
Prom night.
Yeah!
Pathetic turn signal.
It's really old. It's on a 1980s car. It's duct taped there.
Obviously foreign made.
Found on my car today. I can't get that thing to work.
Maybe it's just real quiet and it just like blinks every once in a while.
It goes really fast. It's like blink, 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 blink.
Where did these come from?
The self-actualized widow.
Sounds like my personal ad.
A woman who did away with her husband, perhaps for investing too heavily in the video business.
A woman in her 50s, her husband died. He was very oppressive and obnoxious and she didn't like him in the first place.
She turns out to be very happy, even more so than when her husband was around.
God bless her and good luck to her, whoever the hell she is.
I don't know if I like that one.
That's a scary one.
I got one with a subject line that it was about a makeshift spider.
A makeshift spider. That's funny.
How would you make a makeshift spider?
It'd be like duct tape and some paper clips probably.
It's like a decoy spider when you're trying to catch your other spiders.
I have a lot of hair, and so I lose hair in the shower. I stick it on the wall so that it doesn't clog the drain. And so that hairball could be a makeshift spider.
Moving on.
Lori gets a lot of admirer cards.
I get greeting cards from worshipers,
Those just set off the alarm and I never open them.
sisters,
I just don't do it because of horror stories. Plus, my wife, I'm scared of her.
from fans,
I'm a little jealous. I don't get too many.
admirers, relatives, from lovers. I mean, it's just amazing how many people love me and want to send me online greeting cards.
Yeah, I suppose.
Spam, 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 spam. There's absolutely no reason for me to have spam. Wonderful spam. Spam!
If I get something with a good subject line, I hang on to it, file it away in my funny spam folder, and you just go back to it once in a while for a good little laugh in the middle of the day.
Did you know that 3.8 cans of spam are eaten in this country every second?
I have nothing. It's like empty. Blank.
It's supposed to take dead animals and make them look real, put them in like poses, but it'd be like...
Look at the lens.
I powdered my nose, but I don't think it worked.
Oh, are you? Hey, Lori. Like that.
Okay, can we stop for a second?
Sure.
Do you want to say like sexual things?
Not my idea of a good thing.
Are we rolling? Are we just...
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you do that? Go spin in your chair.
I like to spin in my chair.
Can we put Viking Wench in the credits for me?
What do you got?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
Poof. Communicore.